Hey guys, if you like my videos, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell to get alerted for future uploads. France and England are at war with one another, surprise surprise, and witches are watching it for mere amusement or making bets on the winner. Maria, however, wants to butt in and try to stop the fights from playing out. The heavens take notice of her interference and place a ridiculous curse on her. If Maria is to ever lose her virginity, she will also lose her powers as a witch. While it sounds absurd, it makes for a funny twist. Her familiars are also real showstoppers. The sequel to Nisekoi starts off where the first left off. Raku and Chitoge are still parading around their fake relationship even though there's no real need for it anymore. The same harem is after him as well, but now has grown a little. It is cute and worth a watch if you are in the mood to see one guy being chased by multiple women. This one is slightly different from other harem anime, as he actually has romantic feelings of his own for someone in the harem, which is refreshing. The second season of Noragami still continues to focus on the trio from the first season, but also shines more light on the god Bishamon. Who wouldn't want to see more of Bishamon, right? We all had questions after the first season, and this answered many of them. We got a better look into the past of some of the characters, and the second season is arguably even better than the first in almost all departments. I especially liked the fighting in this season. When body swapping is involved in an anime, I'm more than likely going to enjoy it rather than not. Body swapping activated by a kiss is even better. It makes things absolutely hilarious. They want to use the power, but they don't like how it's activated. They learn early on that there are a total of 7 witches in the school with different powers, and they make it their mission to track them all down. The plot is well developed and they execute it well with much humor thrown in along the way. It might be a little cliche, but it's still a fun watch. When the series started, I was drawn to the short Tanashima as I could easily relate to her. But as things progressed, I began to become more interested in the relationship starting to bloom amongst the co-workers. This anime is super funny and I loved its overall chill vibe for a comedy. All characters stand out in their own way to create one hilarious work environment. A boy with the ability to slip into people's minds ends up having to transfer to a supernatural school after getting caught using his powers. He joins the student council and helps to look for other kids with powers. Part of the reason I like Charlotte so much is that it gave me so much more than I expected from it. I can't disclose all of the reasons I loved it because I would hate to spoil anything for anyone. I got some serious feels from this anime. A favorite by many, and certainly loved by me, is the great One Punch Man. It takes the superhero genre and almost gives it a slap in the face. With his simplistic design, emotionless personality, and ability to beat anything with one punch, he puts everyone else to shame. The funny part is that he rarely gets the credit that he deserves. How does that even happen? Poor Saitama, at least your sidekick knows how great you are. All of the Fate series is an amazement and has its own bragging rights, but for this list we're going to focus on part 2 of Unlimited Blade Work since it aired in 2015. The second half was so action-packed that it had me on the edge of my seat while watching almost the entire time. The romance that was blooming was nice as well. I appreciated all of the little moments it gave us along with all of the action-packed hype fights we received. The animation for this one was beautiful too. The concept of this anime is super fascinating to me. In order to figure out if someone should be sent to heaven or hell after they die, they are paired with someone that died at the same time as them and they are asked to play a game. Their actions are carefully watched while playing and it helps make the decision. The episodic characters are wonderful, but the main cast is too. I love the backstory we get on all of them. To this day, Season 2 is my favorite of the Tokyo Ghoul series in all aspects except for the opening. We got a ton of action and suspense and I was begging for more. All of the transformations and development we saw all of the characters go through was more than enough to keep me going. I cried, I screamed, I wanted to go into the screen and strangle characters. But overall, I can definitely say that I loved all of it. That's it for today. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and let me know what other types of videos you'd like to see from me in the future. Thanks for watching!